Hey, what's up guys? Juan Granos, back again, this time with another review. So today we're going to be talking about a little accessory for your phone. This is for an iPhone, and the name of the company is called SIMPLE.FLY. Now, what this allows you to do is basically connect your phone to this particular wire, which actually has a flash drive built into the wire, I assume into this little part right here, and you connect it to your phone and you're able to transfer stuff from your phone to this flash drive. Now, what we're going to be testing is, let's see if we could, how does it work? Basically, we're going to do an unboxing right now. This particular model is a 64 gig drive. It's a 64 gig flash drive, and it does have a couple of features, but unfortunately because of the box I can't really read it and it's a little faded. So let's see, I think it says you could save movies. It's got maybe a lock that you could lock it, fingerprint. I assume it uses a fingerprint function of the actual phone, and this is a USB 3 version. It's a lightning charging flash drive. So this particular model is called the SF880. Here, I'll read some stuff right off the back. So basically, easily transfer information between your phone and a PC. The way you do it now with your cable, if you have a cable now, if your phone is not one of those wireless phones. Back up your contact list, which is actually not a bad idea to always have a contact list backed up into maybe a little flash drive so you can put it away in case you lose your phone and in case you don't use the iCloud, the Apple iCloud. And it says has encryption. I'm not sure how that works, but we're gonna try it out. So why don't we do a little proper unboxing here? I'm gonna take out my trusty knife. I've been wanting to get one of these, and I just picked it up on Amazon. I saw that they had it in the trending list. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's trending. I don't know. That's what I usually do. I picked up stuff from the trending list and do my little reviews. I'll let you guys know what I think. So, or maybe with the plastic off, it's a little bit easier to read it. And not really. It's that yellow. That yellow color really kills it. But it's a 64 gig, and made for the iPod, iPhone, iPod, iPhone, and the iPad. So let's open this box up. And how does this open? Where does it open? And actually, I think I could have just used my finger. Look at this. I could just pull it. So there it is. And I would imagine. Oh, very cool. So you pull the seal and you open it up like this. So here it is. Oh, I actually like the way it looks. I like the gold color of it. Let me see if I could, maybe if I turn it down my lights, it was a little better. So I like the gold color of it. Not a bad packaging, so it's pretty simple. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, there are instructions here too. Again, I try not to go to the instructions unless I get stuck, but this seems pretty straightforward. Now, from the looks of it, I think I have to download an app. Okay, so here it is, and the wire is fairly short. I want to say it's about 10 inches, but that's not too bad. I guess if you have a USB on your desktop, you could plug it in. It's pretty strong. It's pretty. It feels like it's a strong wire. The one thing you have to make sure is that that when you get a wire like this, you got to make sure that it's Apple certified. And usually, when they put this little logo on it, oh, there is a little business card. When they put this little logo here, it usually means it's certified. So we're gonna be testing this out. Okay, so I downloaded the app from the App Store, and let me make sure I got this on camera. Here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the app, and there's a little quick guy start, but we're just gonna skip all this. You can switch themes. So you have different colors, red, blue, green, blah, blah, blah. And now, I'm thinking that it's just plugging this bad boy in and it should work, but I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. Oh, and there it is. Very cool. So you don't have to plug this into your computer. The power from the phone will activate the flash drive on this. Now, one thing I can tell you for sure is I do have a battery pack that I had attached to my phone, and it didn't work with the battery pack plugged in. So obviously it's not compatible if you have a battery pack, but without the battery pack, look, check it out. So as you can see, my phone is a 256 gigabyte phone, and here it is. The external drive, obviously, like I said, is not plugged in. I don't have it plugged into anything, but it does work like a regular iPhone wire. Now, one thing I can tell you for sure is I do have an external battery attached to this phone, and when I had the external battery attached, it didn't work. So this needs to be plugged directly into the phone in order to work. So you could, let's check this out. So you could do a backup of your contact sheet. So I mean, of your contacts. So you go right in here, and it'll ask you, do you want to, give it access to your contacts? You hit backup, and it'll start saving your backup. I mean, your contacts. That's super cool. So I mean, like, you do your backup of your contacts. If you lose your phone, you can still have your contacts in this little drive here. What else do we have? You have an iPhone album. You could put music, recordings, photos. So I mean, let's see. Let me just take a picture of you guys. There you go. So you could use the photo and save it onto the phone, and save it onto the phone. And let me see. Let's go into the camera. Let's see what it shows. So let's see, how do we access the stuff we just put onto the phone? So here it is. In-app photos or external photos. This is the one I just took right now, and there it is. Very cool. I'm sorry for all the text messages I'm getting now. Should have really turned it off, but there's the photo I just took. And my documents, if I don't have any documents saved on here. So very cool. So now to get the phone, to get the contacts back on your phone, if you go to contacts backup, you just hit restore right over here. When you hit restore, then they'll come back into your phone. Very cool. I'm very impressed with this. I mean, let me just plug it into a computer and see what kind of information I get from there. Well, other than it starts charging your phone, I don't see, let me see. Okay, let me just check my computer here. So your phone does show up on your computer. It's like, obviously it's a plug, it's a wire for your computer. But it works. Very cool, very impressive. I like the fact that you could do a small backups. Now, this is obviously for the person who bought an iPhone 6, 7. Obviously, this is not for an iPhone 8 owner. Well, actually, it could be for an iPhone 8 owner, because they do have the Lightning port. So you could, in essence, you could use it for any iPhone. Basically, if your phone has a Lightning port, you could use it. This particular application, you could use it on your iPhone. Before I forget, there's a couple of features I really like about the app. So inside the app, you have this little button up here where you could go into settings, and within the settings you have all these options. So let me just go through some of the options. You could actually do a file lock. So if you click on the file lock up here, it gives you an option. Do you want to keep the original files after lock, or you want to delete the original files? In other words, after you copy something onto your phone, do you want to keep it on your phone or delete it? That's an option that they give you. Another cool option is for those of you who need to hide something within this little flash drive, you could actually lock it. You could actually lock the hidden files that you have. So if you don't want somebody to see your files that is in your actual drive, you could lock it. And you could also have an app lock where you could just lock the app, this particular app. So you could only enter the app with a code, which is very important for some people. If you keep important files on here, like clients files, financial files, so you will click right up here and it will ask you for a code, and after you enter the code, it's locked there. I mean, I haven't put any code because I could just turn it off again, and then I could just hit cancel and it'll bring it back, and it's unlocked. Another thing is the video quality. You could change the video quality on here, so you could have either highest, lowest, or medium. So that's kind of cool. And there's another option that I really like, which I just missed the first time I saw this, is right here in auto backup. It has an option where you could just turn these on, and when you plug in your drive to your phone, it will start backing up the files automatically, which is kind of cool, because otherwise you would have to do it manually. So you could just set these up so anytime you plug in your flash drive, your files will be downloaded to the flash drive automatically. Very convenient. So and of course it does have the user manual right here on the bottom, where you could just click on it and it takes you, basically you go through the user manual and shows you how to use the app. It's a very simple app to use. I mean, actually I didn't have to really read the manual to learn how to use this. I mean, what I really liked is plug it in, it works. I like the fact that you could actually back up your stuff into a little flash drive, and the flash drive doesn't have to be connected to a computer to give it power, because it uses the power of the phone to turn on the flash drive. So you got your space, and it tells you here on the external what is saved, which is my contacts, the camera, the picture I just took. There it is. It's the picture. It's kind of corny, but that's the picture I just took right now. And obviously in the home app, it won't show you anything because I haven't synced anything up to it. But in essence, you can make a folder in your phone that this app will help you save files onto there. But the whole point is to use this flash drive to back up your stuff. So anybody who has an iPhone 6, 5, as long as it has a lightning port on it, you could use this device to double your memory or triple your memory if you only have a 32 gigabyte. New phones are too, the memory is just too expensive. If you want to get a phone with a lot of memory, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So this is probably a better solution. Just get one of these flash drives. And usually what people want to do is they have movies that they recorded and they want to move it out of their phone so they could record more movies. You could just put this in your pocket or your purse or your book bag, save your movies on there, and it's really simple to move them over, and then you have more space on your phone to record more movies, more pictures, or what have you. So it's kind of cool if you go on vacation to maybe have one of these guys in your pocket, save your movies on here while you're on the train or you're on the bus or whatever the hell it is, on the plane, and when you get to the next destination, you have enough space on your phone, because most of these phones take beautiful pictures, beautiful videos already. So very cool. I'm very impressed with the SIMPLE.FLY. It works the way it's supposed to work. I like the fact that you don't need a computer to transfer the files. You could just plug this right into your phone and you could transfer the files that way. So guys, let me know what you think. I'm sold. I like the SIMPLE.FLY. I mean, it works the way it's supposed to work. And if you're looking for extra storage for your phone, I definitely recommend it. I'm going to leave the link in the description. And if I have a coupon code, I'm going to leave that in the description as well for you guys to pick this up. It's available on Amazon. And as of today, it's trending, but it might not be trending when you're watching this video. So guys, thanks for watching. You've been watching LGTV. I am Juan Granos. Find me on Instagram, Los Granos. Find me on Facebook, Los Granos. Find me on Twitter, Los Granos. Find me on YouTube, Los Granos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.